Questions, David? Is that right?
Dallas Morning News. Can you just talk about the efficiency of your offensive effort and just your playmaking ability on defense tonight, kind of what that meant?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think just like anything, when start of the week, you're playing an uncommon opponent, but it's a group that we've had a chance to watch through the whole off season, and just had a tremendous amount of respect for their defense. Obviously went through a quarterback change, and we felt going in that we needed to control the ball, go a long way with efficiency, and and the guys did a great job executing the plan. I think we were plus 20 or 20 minutes time possession at halftime, but obviously the score was 18-10. And I think our defense just opened it up clearly with the 4 takeaways. So +4. Took good care of the ball. We had a lot going on with our offensive line, but that's that's complementary football. That was the outlook going in, and our players did an excellent job.
You're normally a defer guy. You chose to take the ball, put your offense on the field first. Can you talk about that mentality and why you wanted to go offense first?
Well, it's just like anything. The coin toss is a decision that is part of the game management, how you feel the offense lines up against their defense, and vice versa. So we just really wanted to get going today, and that first drive, we put a lot of work in the start of the game, and so we just wanted to try to get out in front was the outlook.
Tim Kalishaw, Dallas Morning News. 10 points you've allowed, and you got 10 sacks. Just what level of dominance has your defense achieved these first 2 weeks?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're off to an outstanding start. The pressure and the takeaways are, at an incredible level after 2 games. So, but this group has taken it up a notch clearly from last year. And I think from top to bottom, not only our veteran players, but our younger players are really contributing. So it's awesome to see them flying around and staying the course. And like I said, the second half was super impressive.
Coach, can you speak about the carries from Pollard here to 25, 72? Look like career highs for him in terms of carrying.
I'm sorry, the 25, what'd you say after that?
25 carries.
Okay.
Can you speak to that? Well today,
yeah, definitely. I mean, Tony was going to touch the ball. I mean, that was the plan coming in. Definitely want to get Rico some and try to spread it around. We had the package in there with Deuce, so we got him some touches. This was going to be a heavy lifting day for Tony, and he carried it.
Mike, CD had, I think, 11 catches, close to 150 yards. Very few of those were where he's matched up against Sauce Gardner. Did his versatility allow you to move him around and avoid that matchup or create more favorable ones?
Well, I mean, we really look at it from our side of it. I mean, if you go back to training camp, and even last year, we've been moving CD around. And we were, with Brandon's injury and not playing today, we were expecting, some more double cover one double CD because he's been seeing that of late. Yeah, moving him around is frankly just part of our offense.
Mike, this is 2 games now. We're asking you all season about Dak's interceptions. No interceptions, really only come close on 1 throw. Just his efficiency in these first 2 games and how he's running, what you want to do differently in this offense this year.
Yeah, I just think, we've had time to, look at the past, learn from it. But this is a new year. Every week's a new challenge. This was a huge challenge for us. We had a lot of moving parts in our offensive line. Just really proud of our young players to go in there and keep it going in the 4-minute mode type offense. So, but he's took some hits out there, which we knew was going to be part of this game. But I thought he played with really good patience. Really good patience, and that's what you got to do against a defense of that caliber.
Clarence, before we start talking, you had to. Obviously, Brandon made a lot of field goals, but you're in the red zone and you couldn't get in the end zone. You just talk about, was that part of the offensive line thing? You couldn't punch it in a couple of times?
I was play caller was horse shit. He's got to pick it up. So, I mean, I was really proud of the offensive line just with all the changes and so forth. And, yeah, I get it. First and goal on the 6-yard line. And, the first call, they actually lined up you know, I think the way with Hunter being new and so forth, so there was definitely an alignment that was, you know, we weren't expecting. So, but yeah, we definitely want to punch those in.
David?
You're talking about the offensive line, Martin and Adoga, what they did tonight and what they're looking at going forward here.
Yeah, I haven't been to the training room yet, but you know, feel good about Zach, but I really don't have any information. I don't know if Tad has anything. So yeah, okay.
Going back to Aubrey, just his game. I mean, obviously, he had missed extra point to open the season, but he's been perfect since. And the kicks he made tonight, 55-yarder.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and you need to give him these kicks too. I mean, that's part of it. I mean, we all know where we want to go, and you know, we don't want to be lining up for those kicks. You know. When it's on the line, and we haven't really given those opportunities. So I've always been pretty aggressive. I go back to my history of having a young first-year starter kicker, and it's important to give him these chances.
Billy Scruggs, NBC5. Can you speak to us about Sharif Lloyd?
Yes, you know, Sharif was sent to the hospital, so and that's really all the information that I have. Obviously, we're being very cautious of what happens. So, but yeah, I feel pretty good about where the information we've been given. But that's all I can tell you right now.
We'll have more info tomorrow. David?
All camp, we've talked to you about Micah Parsons and his performance after the first game. Another one tonight with 2 sacks, a strip fumble, just the level he is playing at this point.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he was a wrecking crew today. I mean, and he's, like I said, it's, I was on the other side of it, all through camp. And, and I think Dan's doing an excellent job moving him around. He had some opportunities there, over center today. But, he's an elite player that's, you just feed off of his energy and his production.
All righty.
Good.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.